Greetings and hello. This is video 76, part 4, continuing the questions and answers with the ancient spirit tralaka to better explain many of the other videos so they're more understandable. So, let us continue. So, well, Tralaka, you really nailed that one down. Let's talk on why in some of your videos you seem to really get into it, being upset with so many spirit humans in this situation, having homes right up against the shorelines of this planet. Well, well, why shouldn't I be? Look at this. Look at this. Even if you look at the ancient files from civilizations all around this planet Earth, this wonderful blue planet, they will over and over and tell you the same, though in variables of explanations, as most humans who died after such great earth moving in treacherous times of extreme events and weather. Over time, every few thousand years, over and over and over again. Yet, understand this, as you look deeper into real earth truths of history, you will see the evidence that the masses of humans over and over again. Oh, for Pete's sake, how many times are going to do the same thing all over again and build right along those damn shorelines along the oceans without remembering the inevitable what will happen? They'll get flooded and destroyed forever. No, not kidding, not forever. They'll be flooded, destroyed, swept, huge waves, earthquakes, pulled down under, all these other different things. So while the hidden establishment, the self-elected rulers of Earth, made very sure that the truths would not come out, for they think, they can keep sniping people off indefinitely, but they have these little private rituals to make themselves feel better, and they actually believe that every few thousands of years, when the Nibiru system comes back around, that those very large percentages of humans who were convinced to live on the ocean side of the continents will die and must die, and it must seem natural because this is part of their rituals. However, this is science, the coming and going of Nibiru. This is science in nature in motion. Now, well, Tralaka, that's kind of hard to top that. That's kind of bold. You got anything else on that? Well, yes, I do. But please, my friend, understand that the other side of the coin here is that the Nibiru system and its tail and the Red Dead Star does great damage to Earth. It also has effects on the planets and moons of the Nibiru system because those magnetic storms go both ways. Duh. So, I will tell you right now that in that system, which I've seen in meditations and talked with off-world beings, that in that system that they are intelligent and built to embrace the good weather and those devastating magnetic storms when the Red Dead Star in their system comes up against a different system that they're going across, and the magnetic starts all over again. All right, but they are prepared. They also, like many species across the living universe, they teach history correct to have both balance and harmony in multiple societies where multiple species are involved. Whoa! All right, Tralaka. One more question here. Can you please explain this Gaia thing to me again? Only this time we're going to be on tape. All right, in a few different manners as being alive. Would you like to explain this, the alive and stuff? Well, I certainly, oh, Gaia, the wonderful Gaia. In understandings from a more removed view location, I like to look at things, and others do too. And according to other off world libraries, each natural moon, planet, and sun has their own Gaia. Oh, hold a second, Tralaka. No, let me. I have to interrupt here, okay? But what do you mean by natural? What do you mean by natural? Please explain. Well, give me a chance, okay? Now, when I say natural planet, moon, and sun, it is meant, and this is how it is taught. It is meant to separate natural ones that is in the living multidimensional universe from the versus the ones built by higher dimensional beings with incredibly much more technology and know-how, who have some of them have actually made for themselves what am I looking for different dimensional satellite planets and moons, and even there's a rumor that some small suns were even tailor made to make a certain system they lived in um, be better for them in many different ways to exist on or in the planets. Very strange story on that, but let me continue. For even some of those small planets have been powered to move vast distances across the local universe. For but let me get back to the natural ones. For the natural ones, each have their own Gaia, the artificial planets and moons and there is just so much debate over if a real Gaia, which is in a natural planet, sun or moon, if it could be put into an artificial moon or planet and then take care of it. Though in theory it may be possible, but once again, uh, there's no information I've ever found that shows that it is possible because of this extreme amount of work, because of the amount of energy that the Gaia has, which she uses to maintain the sun, planet, or moon to keep it stable, to make it for this or make it for that. This is so important. The Gaia is very complex being. All right. So, well, let's go on. We're really nailing some questions and answers tonight. So, let me get you again. So, Tralaka, you really put a lot of emotions into your videos. I've said this before, but let's direct this now in talking about the Draconian War in the ancient times. Oh boy. Yes, I do. And hello again. It's Tralaka here. In the memories of those ancient times and the battles, which were so much was going on behind the scenes, which have never been told. This is important to understand, my friend, that even after many years of the Alliance warriors that Tralaka was part of, though he didn't do the digging around like some of the others did in other species' files, but please understand the pains of that war, of the great bloodied war zones. This is so important to understand how it is still affecting things here in the 21st century to be healed. So while still in the shadow, things kept going on in that draconian war in ancient times, which made no sense at all. And I tell you this, my friends, that much of that ancient pain is still, as I have just said, still happening here on Earth in the 21st century from spirits who are in humans in this lifetime that were in that lifetime back then. They are still healing. Okay. As let me get back to it and talk about, I was at a detailed as I could in the videos about the Draconian Wars and the Alliance and all that stuff. Explained it incredibly much as I possibly could. The differences between the ancient Draconian dragons and the renegade Draconian dragons. The difference. Okay. I also explained who was helping that renegade dragons of their empire, which was a species of old greys. For even now in the 21st century, that now many are still healing once again from other wars which were around that time of the Draconian Wars. They're healing. They're here on Earth. They are healing, and eventually they'll help to heal others. All right, but more beings on this planet are becoming more and more aware of their inner spirit. That peace is becoming more of in their minds and in their spirits, and that Earth should now sue for peace worldwide. This here is the ancient spirit tralaka with the end of this video. Video 76, part 4. Good night.